What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another cool video. My name is Kristian Quincosa, and today we're going to be going over a cold sales script that I used in my agency, and you guys could take it, pick it apart, use it yourself. Um, this is mainly this script was mainly written for barn, shed builders, and tiny home builders. It could be used in any industry. Typically, we're trying to get through a gatekeeper in this instance, so it's important to have a CRM where you can note when you talk to the gatekeeper, when they tell you to call back, all that stuff. So take that into consideration. And without further ado, let's jump right in. So I'm going to move myself down here. Let's put myself here. Actually, let's go medium. Oh, yeah. So at the top, I always have my voicemail because more often than not, sometimes people aren't going to answer. So you want to be able to have a voicemail locked in, ready. And by the way, if you think you're good and you don't need a script, you're wrong. You want to stick to the script, especially at the beginning if you're first starting this. Um, this is going to help you out a ton. Uh, as you get better with the calls and you're good at handling objections and all that fun stuff, then it'll be easier for you to kind of go off script as long as you know exactly what points you have to hit. So if you're just starting, stick to a script, read it every single time, and then practice, practice, practice. So the voicemail is simple. Hey, name. So if I know who I'm calling specifically, say, hey, name, this is Kristian over at Social Push. I was looking for barn or shed or tiny home builders, whoever I'm calling at the moment, to help. And I came across your company. I'm giving you a ring because we just helped a company just like yours. These are all true things. Just turned 5K in ad spend to just under 150K in revenue. And another company turned about 15 grand in ad spend to 632,000 in revenue. I'm pretty confident we could do the same exact thing for you. Give me a call back and then insert your phone number. So that's our voicemail. That's what we typically go with. So my goal, I'm calling companies that are a little bit bigger. So typically they have a head of marketing. So my goal is to get to the decision maker. So my first ring, hello, hey, how are you? I always ask, how are you? And I have crazy good energy. So, hey, how are you? Be annoying. Be annoyingly excited and optimistic about having the conversation. So my question is, who can I speak to that's in charge of the marketing at your company? And my goal is to get a name, email, something. As long as I have a name, I'm able to reach someone specifically. Right now I'm going in blind. I don't know who I'm speaking to. I don't know who I'm looking for in the company. If you know who you're looking for, you could ask for them specifically. Um, if they ask what you do, whatever it might be, oh, it's actually me. I'm the one that runs the marketing. Awesome. I'll be short and sweet. Let's add that here. I'll be short and sweet. We just helped a company just like yours turn about 15 grand in ad spend to about $632,000 in sales. And I'm pretty confident we could do that for you too. Do you have about 10 minutes later today or tomorrow to hop on a call so I can show you our process? You have time now. So if they have time now and they say, hey, give me your pitch right now. I got 10 minutes right now. Let's go. So we run targeted Google ads within your delivery range because in this industry, they have delivery ranges. We build out all the landing pages, send out email, text messages on your behalf to keep the leads warm. We work specifically in your industry and we have crushed it for many companies. I strongly believe we can help you reach your goals. I'd love to schedule a call with our head of marketing so that, by the way, if you're on these calls, you're on your own. Like I'd love to schedule a call with you instead of our head of marketing, right? I'd love to schedule a call with our head of marketing so we could go a bit deeper into where your goals are and how we can help you reach them. Sound fair? Worst case scenario, you leave with a blueprint on how you could do the same exact thing without us. So if they agree, I want to say, awesome. Can I ask you a few questions? I want to go into a little bit of qualification here. So I make sure that I'm actually reaching businesses that I can help. So how many people are on your sales team? If it's a one-man show, it's going to be tough to help them out. How many extra projects can you take on every single month? What's the average deal size for you? Meaning if they sell $40,000 buildings and $10,000 buildings, what's the median? What's the average that typically goes on in their company? Is it 10,000, 15? How many are you currently closing per month? So how many deals are you doing per month? I'm asking indirect revenue questions. So I'm asking them what their average deal size is. Okay, great. It's 10 grand. 10 grand is our average deal size. Perfect. How many are you closing of those per month? Well, I'm closing 15. 10 times 15 is 150 grand. So I know they do 150 grand in revenue every single month. And in this specific industry, the profit margins will range from like 10% to, 12, 15-ish. On the low end, 8. So how many do you want to be at? So if you're at 20 a month or at 15 a month, where do you want to be? Do you want to be at 30? Do you want to be at 40? Where do you want to be? Okay, perfect. I qualify them. And if I qualify them, then I move forward for the call. If I don't qualify, then I could go ahead and kind of disengage, move in a different direction and kind of let them know, hey, this isn't really the best. And then I could give them free assets. I could say, hey, I'm going to send you over a training, something that we did. I could point them to my YouTube channel, all that stuff. So the second part is locking in the time. So we tried to get through the gatekeeper. If we got through the gatekeeper, let's assume that we're talking to the owner of the business. Then we go into, great, I have time. I go through my pitch. If they say, cool, we're ready to rock and roll. Awesome. Can I ask you a few questions? I go into my qualification and then I go into locking in a time. Awesome. Seems like we can help you get to X amount of deals a month. What time works best for you this week? They're going to give you a date. They're going to give you a time. You go back and forth on that. Great. I got you locked in for Tuesday at 2 p.m. Then you want to confirm the meeting. Nobody does this, and it's extremely important. Awesome. That's enough info for me. I'll talk to you on this time and this time. And the last thing is you want to ask, before I go, I got one more question for you. Is that fine? You ask for permission, and once they say yes, you say, great. Is there any reason short of a natural disaster, a zombie apocalypse, that you won't be able to make the call on date / time? So this is a confirmation, right? We want to make sure that they're not booking a meeting for the sake of booking a meeting and getting us off the phone. So the question is, great, is there any reason short of a natural disaster that you won't be able to make the call on Tuesday at 2 p.m. or zombie apocalypse? I say weird things so that I'm fun, lighthearted, having fun with the conversation. I want my team to have fun. Doing these calls is tough. You're making $100 a day. You're going in on it. You're going hard. A lot of people are saying F you, hanging up on you. Hey, I don't want to talk. They're handing objections left and right. So you want to make sure that you keep this upbeat and fun and you have a lot of energy through it. So great. Last question for you. Is there any reason short of a zombie apocalypse that you won't be able to make this call on Tuesday at 2 p.m.? Nope, I should be able to make it. The only reason why would be this, and that. So now you know what reasons, right? Oh, well, if my meeting before goes a little over, so you kind of have a gauge on it. Now, once you book, post booking, you want to send invite immediately. You want to send invite immediately, and you want to add value. So if you have some level of asset, whether that's a video that you've done, a training, an explainer on your process, whatever it may be, you want to send that over because you want them to consume as much content of yours from the time that they book the meeting to the time that their book call is. So they could go and kind of sell themselves on you being the one that's going to help them go from A to Z. So you want to send the invite immediately and you want to add value. And then day of meeting, you want to, and you should be doing this daily. Let's say you have 6 book calls today. Every single day in the morning, you should call or text every booking to confirm. So let's say I have a 4 p.m. call. 10 a.m. rolls around. I'm going through through my bookings. Calling John. I'm supposed to call them at 4 p.m. Call him. Hey, John, this is Kristian over at Social Push. I'm giving you a ring just to confirm that we're still on for 4 p.m. Nothing changed. Are we good for that? Yes. Awesome. Talk to you then. Boom. You want to confirm that they're going to show up. If we don't confirm, by the way, this process increased show rate for one of our clients by 20%. So it increased the amount of people that were actually showing up to the meetings by 20%. Now, I know that this is very simple. There's a lot more that goes into it in terms of objection handling, what to say when they say, hey, I don't have time. Hey, of course you don't have time, man. If you had time, you would have called me. When can I give you a call back when you do have time? Handling those objections. Oh, we already have someone that runs marketing. My man, I know you're running marketing. I wouldn't have called you if you wouldn't. I'm just trying to help you do it better. Handling those objections are what's going to help you book more meetings at scale. But this is our basic framework for this specific industry. And then we just alter it depending on what industries we're targeting. I hope that you gained a lot of value from this. If you did, make sure you hit the like and subscribe, like and subscribe, mail it in, subscribe it. Without further ado, what I meant was, since I'm done and you're done subscribing, I post videos like this every single day. So make sure you guys turn on those notifications so you know when I post and you can watch, gain value. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. All my social media is down below. So you can go ahead and follow me, DM me, ask me questions. A bunch of you guys do. So I get excited because I get to record videos for you guys specifically. Anyways, take care, like and subscribe. Talk to you guys tomorrow.